Hi, I'm Rick Miller, publisher of Real Street News, and I'm here to kick off our series, Know Your Neighborhoods, where we feature the communities that you guys serve. We're going to get some insight on Old Town Louisville, Colorado, from Kelly Moye, who's been a realtor selling in this neighborhood for over 20 years. And Kelly, this neighborhood's gotten a lot of national attention. I think most recently, #1 place to live by Money Magazine. Can you tell me a little bit about what the buzz is about?
Yeah, sure. So Louisville has been voted one of the best places to live for the last 5 or 6 years by Money Magazine, and most recently #1, because really it has this great combination of factors that go into where people might want to live. So it's got terrific schools, it's got affordable homes, job opportunities, a great location right next to Boulder and close to the foothills. It's safe, it's a great place to raise a family. So there's a lot of things that come together that make it a good place to live as a whole.
Can you tell me a little bit about, this neighborhood was developed over a lot of decades, and so there's a lot of different architectural styles. Can you tell me a little bit about the houses and the development that's going on?
Yeah, sure. The thing with Louisville is it started about 100 years ago as a coal mining town. So you have coal mines all underneath the ground here and passageways to coal mines, and all the homes that were built in the early 1900s were coal miners' homes. So you have that really interesting architecture, which is Victorian, kind of World War II era homes, craftsman bungalows. So you have a historic section. And then in the 80s and 90s, as a spillover out of Boulder, builders built nice neighborhoods around there. So we have this 80s and 90s kind of two-story typical frame architecture. And then after that, Louisville became such a popular place, a lot of builders built some fairly high-end homes here too. So now we have many homes that are over $1 million here. So you have a really good mix of lots of different kinds of real estate here.
This area's performed really well in terms of real estate, much better than the surrounding areas. Can you give some statistics on that?
Yeah, well, the surrounding areas you're really in Boulder County here, so you have Longmont, Boulder, Lafayette, Louisville, and Superior. And all of those areas have seen a decrease in their real estate appreciation rates in the last 5 years, or it's been about flat in the last year. But Louisville has either held its own and been flat or started to appreciate faster than the other areas. So for example, right now, the median price in Louisville is $378,000. It actually has increased to $405,000 just in this year. That's a 5% increase. The areas around it are closer to 1 or 2%. So it's outperforming the areas around it in the same county.
A lot of bars and restaurants downtown, and that wasn't necessarily the case just a few years ago. That's changed a lot. Can you talk a little bit about some of that development?
Yeah, well, Main Street was, typical Main Street back in the 50s or even early 1900s. But now Main Street has turned into a place where you can bring your kids, you can experience nightlife on a Friday or Saturday night. So there are local restaurants. You don't see a lot of big franchises or chains, and they've really upped the look of downtown Louisville and created this wonderful, historic yet new feel that families love. And so it's unique.
No wonder it's doing well. Really appreciate your information, and thanks for being with us.
You're welcome.